best wishes for speedy recovery, whatever this is. Yeah.
On the North Korea criticizes that recently joined U.S. and South Korea air exercises, and it was reported that the North Korean Army has recently conducted a large-scale artillery exercises. What is your comment on this?
I haven't seen the specific reports of these exercises, and I think you know what I'm going to say here. We're mindful of the threat that North Korea continues to pose to the South and to the region, quite frankly, and that's why we're going to stay committed to our alliance commitments there on the peninsula and to making sure that our readiness is not diminished.
And also, North Korea announced that it will continue to strengthen strategic and tactical cooperation with China. What is the United States' view that North Korea is not interested in talking with the United States, but is further strengthen cooperation with, relation with China and Russia? So,
well, I think we'd let North Korea speak to their bilateral relations in the way they deem fit. I would just tell you a couple of things. One, the Biden administration has made clear that we want to pursue dialogue and diplomacy with North Korea to find a diplomatic way to end or to denuclearize North Korea and the peninsula. So we've made that very clear. To date, there has been no interest shown by Pyongyang to move in that direction, and that's regrettable. In the meantime, as I said before, we have a security alliance with the ROK that we have to respect, and we do respect, and we're going to make sure we have the capabilities in the region and on the peninsula to make good our security commitments in that alliance. And then the last thing I'd say is with respect to China, and I've said this before, China does have influence in Pyongyang. And we all, the international community, would like to see them use that influence in a constructive way to put some bite into the sanctions that are already in place under the UN Security Council. They have influence, and they should use that influence to help steer North Korea towards a diplomatic solution to this and the denuclearization of the peninsula, which one has to assume is also in China's interest as well.
But Chinese never say anything about the recently 8 times North Korea fired missiles, SLBMs. China is so quiet, but never saying, never convincing North Korea. How do you think Chinese can help North Korea?
They can, because they have significant. There's a long border there. They have significant economic influence inside Pyongyang. They are the neighbor, and they are a power, and they can have a role in influencing Pyongyang's behavior. I'm not suggesting they have absolute control. I understand that there's some tensions there too, but they have not used, to your point exactly, they haven't used the influence they have to try to steer Pyongyang to a better, more sustainable path here, and a path towards diplomacy and the denuclearization of the peninsula.
Thank you.